Hey guys, it's Scuba Assassin, and we're on Feed the Beast, and we're going to be making a snow factory. So it's pretty easy to make. You don't need a whole ton of resources to make it. The only use really is a half decent looking building block because cobblestone doesn't look that great to build with. Snow just nice pure white and looks kinda nice. But yeah, so as you would probably guess, you're going to start off, you're going to need a snowman, so I'm going to build a little enclosure here. And then 2 snow and a pumpkin, and voila, snowman. Now, one of the key features, not features, but components of this so-called factory is the red power block breaker. So whatever block this guy is standing on, you're going to want to put the block breaker right next to him so it's facing the space above the block he's standing on. So I'll go ahead and turn that around so that the larger black part is facing him. So after that, you're going to want to get some pneumatic tubes, and you're going to want to track them over, and you're going to want to feed them into a BuildCraft automatic crafting table. Now from there, you're going to want to take 4 snowballs and make the snow recipe, and then from there you want to put a wooden transport pipe, and you can take directly from the wooden transport pipe to a chest or whatever, but I'm just going to put 2 extra here, and I'm going to put them into a barrel. So in order for them to be pulled out of this crafting table, you need an engine. So we're just going to use a Stirling engine or 2. Put one there and one there. And then I'm just going to need to power these. I need some coal. So just place these in here, and then take your lever, and I'm going to power these first, and then also something else. You can use 2 repeaters if you set them slow enough, but the more ideal thing is a red power timer, and you just set it next to the block breaker, and you can make it go quite fast, but I find 0.5 seconds to a second is the most ideal. But one problem is it fills from top left to bottom right, so it does take a second for it to fill these 3 before it gets to this one to where the engines can start pulling them out. So from there, now that there's more than one, it'll start pulling, and as you can see, snow is being made. So from just one snowman, it's not a huge production. Slow this down a little bit so it doesn't overflow, because if it starts to overflow, it'll start filling these spaces here, which will basically mess this up, and it'll just stop the whole thing altogether. So from just one snowman and one crafting table and just one pipe in general, you're not going to get a whole ton. Now if you let it run for a while, you should get a decent amount, but you can do it in bulk, but you have to do it a little bit different. So over here, I'm going to set up an area, and once I have it set up with the snowman, I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I basically copied the first couple steps over to here. I just put the block breaker and then the pipes leading into the automatic crafting tables. Now what's going to be different here is once you have the wooden transport pipes and say you just put normal stone transport pipes like this, when you pulled it out, they would start going back into each other and just clog it all up to where it messes the whole thing up and you lose a bunch. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to need iron transport pipes, and what you're going to do is right after each wooden transport pipe you're going to put an iron transport pipe, and then in between those you can just put stone. Now as you can see, for each of the iron transport pipes there are 3 little half shaded square things. Now as these are, nothing would go anywhere, so they would just stop or turn around, or it would just not work. So what you want is, especially on these corners, on the corner out of the 2 shaded, you want to take away the one going down the line. So you want this one to be open, so that will make it so once they come through this dark shaded one, it'll only go this way. Now you're going to want to go through, and where there's 3, you're going to want the ones going down the line. So in this case, going this way, you want that part to be unshaded. So what that means is anything coming from here, being that it's shaded here and here, nothing will go up this way and nothing will go up that way. So everything will come down here and straight over, and same for here, it'll just come down and straight over. And from here, once it goes through this area, it can't go up this way, so it'll just keep going this way. And you're going to want that for all of these down to the end. So as these are, everything will come straight back and down the line. Nothing can go back up or back this way. So once you have these all to the end, I'm going to feed this over to a barrel. And it has to be on the top of a barrel. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to wire up these block breakers and power these wooden pipes so that you guys can see. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I have everything wired up and all these engines in place. So I have the timer set to 0.75, so 3/4 of a second, because I found that out to be the most balanced time so that it doesn't overflow and mess the whole thing up. You could even set it down to 0.8 seconds or 0.85, but I've found 0.75 to be pretty efficient. So I'll turn on the engines first so they can start pumping so it doesn't overflow. So yeah, as you can see, 0.75, and once you turn it on, you can see snow starting to come through these pneumatic tubes, and that's coming from the snowmen because they automatically regenerate the snow. I don't know what's up with that snowman, but he's still producing the snow, so it doesn't matter. So, oh, I forgot the recipes. Stupid me. Whoops. So these will start filling up, and once they start filling up, the engines should start pulling the snow. This one's going to be a second, but like I said, it fills from top left to bottom right, so it does take a second. Now, one Stirling engine, or steam engine, should be enough as long as you don't set it too quickly. But, yeah, as you can see, everything is coming down the line and to the left. So nothing's going back up or anything like that, so that's always good. Why aren't we getting anything from here? Okay, something happened to the snowman. Weird. That doesn't normally happen. But, oh, it's breaking the stuff and... little errors like this can mess up the whole thing. Alright, now. There we go. Put a block of snow above you so you can't get out. But, yeah, I don't know why that happened. That shouldn't have happened. But, as you can see, all the others, snow still flowing down the line just fine. And in big portions too. So, yeah, 47 snow. But, like I said, it's pretty efficient. You can set up as big as an area as you want and just produce insane amounts of snow blocks and snow itself. But like I said, this is pretty efficient. Over a stack of snow already, and there's only 5 here, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes. So with 5 you should get quite a lot of snow. As you can see, it's just constant the whole way through. So 5, if you don't have enough resources, 5's plenty to make tons of snow. So if you let it run for a while, it's great. This may be something that's hundreds of people went over, but I just thought it was a cool idea to I don't know, make a video on, and just something neat and fun to do. Like I said, it's not a big necessity, like it's not a game changer. It's just if you need something to build with. The good thing about snow is you can place redstone on it and stuff like that, so it's not transparent. So I don't know, it's semi-useful block, not a crucially useful system, but I don't know, it is nice to have. But I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.